The land of Orchidia rejoiced. The queen finally gave birth to a healthy heir, Princess Jadina. But while Orchidia is celebrating life, the lands of Rimar suffer the opposite, and are butchered by the troops of the evil sorcerer Dark Hell, as his troops plant the banners of the mercenary group, the Thousand Wolves, to shift the blame. A survivor, unaware of this lie, swears revenge. A bit later, Tenebris learns that her father, the evil sorcerer, loved only one person in his life, a woman named Charilet. Tenebris concludes that this has to be her mother, as evil Tenebris is unaware that she is the firstborn of the Queen of Orchidia, Queen Edelwit. Queen Edelwit the First and her heirs, pre the Jovinian Excellent. Being heir to the throne of Orchidia also made Jadina a political pawn, and thus, already at a young age, she was betrothed to the Prince of Sabodorai, Prince Helen. And at the day of their first meeting, Jadina's older cousin, Casino's eye was damaged beyond repair after an encounter with an escaped Crocarlac. As Tenebris became of age to assist her mighty father in his reign of terror, she recruited the man that single-handedly destroyed the Thousand Wolves army. That man became Corbo the Red Shadow, and with Tenebris at his side, they committed many crimes to keep the peace. But their indoctrination wouldn't stoop them so low in killing a baby girl, the child, two powerful inventors that were killed as they threatened their master's power, leaving the child by traveling circus folk. The rift between the lovers grew when Corbo discovered his sister among the casualties that defended the city-state they have been attacking. As he found the truth of the real killers of his home city, Corbo left the army of Dark Hell, vowing on the sword of his sister, Leviathan, that her father would get what was coming to him. When Jadina turned 16, she failed the ritual of Jadina, but when her aunt attempted an assassination and forced her son in complying, Jadina regained the power of jade magic by rescuing her cousin and her tutor, Callisto. While her cousin was apprehended, the attempt to arrest her aunt failed, as it looked like she committed suicide. While Casino was released from his imprisonment, he was there long enough for him to miss his mother's funeral, whom had been stripped from all her titles. As there was no real proof of Casino's involvement, he was sent to rule a far region of Orchidia. It would not be long before Jadina's marriage became official, and thus a few years later, while she was escorted to Sabodorai, she expected that her husband would feel the same, and that the marriage would be cancelled. But Jadina was captured by the former gladiator, Raptor the Green Shadow, under orders of Dark Hell. But together with the rogue knight Daniel, they managed to escape with a far too large of a body count. It clicked between Daniel and Jadina as they founded the Legendariers, a group of adventurers that would protect the people of Elysia. They recruited a former gladiator by the name of Grizzleclaw, and as they rescued the elemental elf Shimmy from the clutches of Teneris and her now trigger-happy second, the Black Shadow. The fight didn't went well for Teneris, as he was ridden with guilt, and with none to trust, she was defeated and taken in by the authorities to the highest secured prison on the planet. Not soon thereafter, the Legendariers were joined by Corbo, or as he was known now by his birth name, Raz. As the group assaulted the castle of Darkhel, they defeated the sorcerer. They shattered the stone of Jovenia. That resulted in everyone on the planet to be turned into a 10-year-old child. And as the sorcerer was nowhere to be seen, the heroes believed he was destroyed. Jejina and the others split their way to find a cure for the youthful curse of Jovenia. And thus, for 2 years, Jedinia lived alone in poverty. And while she claimed her parents had disowned her, it is more likely she made up a lie, never dared to return home. Daniel had returned to bring the team together in fighting the Stone of Jovenia. The world needs the Legendariers once again.